Welcome to The Recipe for Kindness. My name is Deborah Lee, and I am your host. Hello, everybody. My name is Deborah Lee, and I'm here today with my producer of our podcast, our cameraman, and he is going to be the interviewer today, and I'm the interviewee. Yeah, this is where we're at today, folks.
So my name is Jordan Gulbranson, and like Deborah said, I'm going to be helping with kind of all the back end stuff for this podcast, the audio, the video stuff, things like that, and any other kind of editing and social media promotion, different things along those lines. So we figured it'd be good for the first episode if you guys kind of heard some about Deborah and kind of some of her backstory and her life leading up to now, and what's going on currently in her life, and what led her to do this podcast. So I'm going to be kind of just thinking of questions on the spot. We don't really have a set thing that we're doing. So yeah, I feel like the first thing that I feel like it'd be good, and I think this will open up a lot of doors for other conversation points too, is Deborah, could you tell us a little bit about the book that you're writing and kind of what is included in there and where it's going, and what the backstory is behind that, and because I feel like that could tie in some things from your life too.
Oh, okay.
So like I guess whatever is going on in there, I think that'd be good.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just start with the fact that I'm on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Here. And I usually like to interview other people is what I like to do. But Jordan had this idea to have me speak first, so people would know a little bit more about me. And yes, I am writing a book. Okay. The book is going to be Recipe for Kindness, and it has to deal with, or it has to do with diversity, love, hope, and kindness, celebrating who we all are. Each one of us is different. We're all made unique in the eyes of God, and we all have our special gifts, and it's very important to point the gifts out, point the people out as different from yourself, and respect everyone. Because without each other, there is no tapestry of life to carry us through in this earthly existence that we're all part of. So I'm writing my book. It's been quite a journey. I was originally going to title my book Money Voice because I had been for many years in show business, and then I took a hiatus from my stage career and decided to go into radio. So then I was in radio broadcasting for 20 years or so. And from that point of view, I started to learn more about life as far as working with other people. It wasn't centered around what I was doing on stage or the actual production value. It was centered around radio, which is more the theater of the mind. So you people that are listening when they're driving, we call that drive time. They're driving home or driving to work or driving somewhere. They're listening and they're actually imagining the stories that you're telling, and that could be news, it could be commercials. It could be like a syndicated broadcast from another host. And so it involves an awful lot of imagination, whereas television is more what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And so people really do enjoy their radio time because they're able to process it how they see it. And it's exciting. So when you write a book too, it's the same kind of thing where someone's reading about your life and they're also imagining what it would be like to go through the things that the other person or the author's going through, or if they're characters, what the protagonist and the antagonist are thinking and doing, and it's a lot of imagination. Even though you may have pictures and you may be giving out advice, there is a little bit more time to reflect than you would when you're completely on film. So all of these things work together to create a better world. We have TV, we have radio, we have podcasts, we have all this mass media coming at us every day. But I think it's very important to also bring in the factor of kindness into people's lives, because a lot of the things that we focus on or that we see on a daily basis is possibly negative. And so it's better if you can have a podcast that will allow people to deal with the better side of their nature, I think.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to try to do with Recipe for Kindness.
Awesome. So that's the name of this podcast,
Yeah.
as well as the name of the book, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Cool. And we just kind of like decided on that like within
Yeah,
like the last
just-
week. So like it's set now. It's
Yep.
it's set in place.
Yes.
Cool.
And dealing with diversity.
Yeah. And like that, rolling into that was something I thought of in there, and I think it was cool. We kind of got like a brief overview of your backstory, and then like kind of the thing with the book too, and what that's about. Could you explain a little bit of the cultural is it the Cultural Diversity Council or Center?
No, it's Cultural Diversity Council.
Okay.
Our center, if you want to call it a center, is at the Hollywood on Main in Montevideo, Minnesota. So we have 12 different board members that are of different race, creed, religion, thought, you name it. We're all different, and we all work together on various events. And one of our greatest or our longest running event is our Christmas show that we do every year, or you could call it the holiday show. It's really a music box Christmas is how it started, but now we call it the Music Box Series, and we
Okay.
have a different theme every year, and we have all sorts of volunteers that come and perform in the shows, and you would be so surprised. We have the most professional people that show up to just do a show with us that evening, and we have kids in the show. It's very how can you say this? It's very family oriented, and we have a wonderful time with that. We also do a revival every year for people to come and experience their multicultural faith with us. We do a military show every year, something for our
okay.
heroes.
Okay.
And actually, this year we're going to be broadcasting Hometown Heroes for the holidays. That'll be our Christmas entry this year, our Music Box series this year. Hope that's making some sense. We might have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so we're trying our best to get some good theater out there for people in music and to show different cultural aspects of music. We have the Micronesians of Milan, who have built quite a name for themselves as entertainers, singers, and actually they are creating a dugout canoe right now. So these people are very involved in the tradition of navigation, using the stars and the ocean to go back and forth between Micronesia and the United States or wherever they're going to go. So we will be talking about that. We will be hosting an event regarding that called Navigation of the Stars, Stargazing.
Okay.
So that will be coming up sometime, either in 2021, at the very latest 2022. And then we have Leo Gunnar Baker, who is a great vocalist, and He does rhythms and all of these different things at powwows. He's from the Lakota Nation, so he is part of the Upper Sioux community, and he comes and performs with us. He's on our board. We have Natalie Nakashima, who is a wonderful singer. She also has her own business. It's International Food Mart. She's from Worthington, so she has she has a big truck right now that she takes around and drops off different foods from around the world to the different people that have ordered her foods. And she does have a store too, but through COVID she's been using an actual food truck to bring things around to people. We have other people as well.
All right.
That we can talk about in the future.
All right. Perfect. So we kind of got we got a bit about the Cultural Diversity Council, and then we had some about the book in there too. And you kind of explained like the vision for the podcast just being like kindness in like media, whether it's TV or radio or YouTube videos or whatever, and I feel like that's a really good overall thing. Is there anything with and you just listed off a bunch of people just now, but with the people that you'll be interviewing on the podcast, like you don't have to give out specific people or anything, but could you explain a little bit about just kind of the direction you'll be going with that, and you could talk about specific people that you might have on, or just an idea of where you'll be getting these people. Is it people you know from your past, people you're working with now? I hope that was a good enough question.
All of above.
Okay.
People that I know now, people that I've worked with in the past, people that are coming to us on a daily basis. We have new people wanting to know more about the Cultural Diversity Council of the Upper Minnesota River Valley, because here we are, we're in Minnesota. So we do cater to our Minnesotans, but we're trying to open it up and bring it out further. What we're trying to do with Cultural Diversity Council is to give everybody on a local level a chance to express themselves, and the idea of it being local is where it's grassroots. So it's where we need to start as a nation. The way to really start to appreciate other cultures and other people is to start in your own locale. So this is what we want to do, is with the Cultural Diversity Council of the Upper Minnesota Valley, which is our local example, and I would say our grassroots experimentation for this platform. We would like to be able to give others the tools to actually begin to make changes in their own locale. You have to start locally and then build it from the grassroots up. And I think that will really help to remove a lot of the prejudice people have, a lot of the sometimes we even have a naivety about what cultural diversity really is, and until you really start dealing with it on a local basis and working with the underserved and bringing your top community leaders together to help you work with the underserved, you will not understand what it takes to make and affect a change. And that's what we want to do, is change minds, change hearts, change minds, change the world, but you don't start with the whole world. You start with yourself and with the people that you work with and see every day. And hopefully that will make a difference. And another thing I wanted to say, based on something you brought up about the news and that sort of thing that I had spoken of prior, is that we, unfortunately, as a society, and probably across the world, are very desensitized when it comes to violence and a negative way of approaching another person. We are we're always drawn into what the stories are on the news, and when we're drawn into it, we desensitize as we look at the violence that is being presented, and we come to think that that's normal, and it needs to be eradicated, if at all possible. You start small, you start in your local community, and then it moves up from there to hopefully making this whole world a peace. We need to be peaceful.
All right. And then I feel like that covered it really good. I feel like that covered like your vision and like where you're going and the interviews and everything. That was awesome.
Thank you.
And we hit the book. We hit kind of where the podcast is going, and we got a little bit of your backstory. And then I feel like you covered the Cultural Diversity Council really well. That explained a lot more to me.
Oh,
like
good.
I feel like I didn't understand it that well until you'd said that, and I feel like I have a way clearer view of it now.
Good.
Yeah, I guess is there anything else you feel like should be included in this first segment? Just now as you and I are talking.
Well, we came up with this wonderful idea for our recipes. We are going to have we are actually going to have some nice recipes, dishes that we'll be discussing and giving people an actual recipe idea to so they can make them at home. But today we want to introduce our recipe box.
Is it cool if I hold this up?
Yeah.
Okay,
this
sweet.
Is our recipe box for kindness, and my personal box says my prayers on it because that's important to me, my prayers.
Here we go.
Now you may want a different type of a box that will give you your joy, and my inside says inside of the box, that is, says, with God all things are possible.
Here we go.
And that's a quotation from the Bible, and it's from Matthew. And inside our little box, we have some recipe cards. So you can decide. One side has...
I pick one?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
I'm just going to go right off the top.
Choose whatever you want.
Should I read it?
Sure.
Okay. It says, "May you experience the love of Christ, though it is too great to understand fully."
Awesome. And that's from Ephesians 3:19.
That's the background on my phone, actually. That's
kidding.
a good one. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, then on the other side, it gives you the devotional for the day.
Yeah.
So, and you said that's called
the Devo, the Daily Devo.
Daily
yeah,
Devo.
some people call it the Daily Devo. Some of you guys might have heard of that. Can I read this one?
Yeah. This
All
is
right.
the Devo for you.
It says, "If you want to be somebody really special, just be you."
Amen to that. It's the truth.
I like it.
It's the truth. So that's our daily recipe for the day, our Devo, and then eventually we're going to be filling it with some recipes for good food.
Yeah.
And there'll be dishes from all over the world, and we're looking forward to presenting that on the podcast and giving you a recipe. And maybe when we click and subscribe, we will come up with some more ideas.
Absolutely.
So if you click and subscribe, we want to help you with creating your recipe box. You can order them from us. We'll definitely do that for you, and then we will have some coupons, I hope. Help me with this one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think that's
maybe
good.
we weren't supposed to bring this up right now.
No, that's good. Yeah.
But we plan on having coupons when you subscribe, and you had an idea for Facebook.
Oh yeah, basically, if you're watching this on Facebook, if you like and you share this video, we're gonna send you some more information here about this box and what she's talking about with recipes, all that stuff. So make sure that you like and share this video on Facebook, and we'll send you some more information about that. And that'll change over time.
Yeah.
So as there's more episodes, continue to do that, and we'll continue to send you updated information that way. So, yeah.
So, sounds good. Anything else we want to bring up right now?
I think that was really good, Deborah. I think that was awesome. I feel like we covered a lot of good stuff. So hopefully now you guys know who your host is a little bit better. As she's interviewing people, you kind of have a little bit of a background on her. And I would just so encourage anybody in the audience to reach out to us on whether you're watching this on Instagram, Facebook, whether you're listening to this podcast online. Send us a message if you want to get into contact with Deborah and you have any questions for her, if you just want to talk or anything like that. I think she's super open to that and communicating with the audience. So I'll just forward you guys to her and you can get in touch with her. So, yeah.
Thank you. So, you're awesome. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool. I think we got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Move on.
All right.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a Las Vegas showgirl? Well, ladies, this summer you will have your wish. At the Hollywood on Main, we will be providing the showgirl experience. Just give us a call at 320-226-1195. That's 320-226-1195. And you can partake in the showgirl experience. Today on Recipe for Kindness, we have a cutting-edge tip for you. It is the signal for help me. You start with an open hand. You close your thumb into the palm of your hand, and then you wrap your fingers into a fist. And this is the universal sign that you're in trouble. So let's try it. And you can let people know if you're experiencing anything that's uncomfortable, and someone will pay attention to you and call 911 for you. That's our cutting edge tip. Stay safe. There are times when you may think your situation is dire, but with your Recipe for Kindness, your life will inspire.